So this one's a little bit surprising to me, but there's a giant solar farm that had been proposed to go in over on the west side of Tippecanoe County, the Rainbow Trout Solar Project. The Board of Zoning Appeals denied them 4-3. This really kind of surprised me. They had a meeting last week, and after 5.5 hours of testimony, an overflow crowd, people out in the hallway, people watching online, they took a vote, and they said no. And this was after approvals from Area Plan Commission. This was after the actual landowners, who are the ones that wanted to lease their land for this project, getting behind this, because of course you can't do this without the landowners saying they were interested in doing that. But neighbors said that they were against it. And I understand the concerns. I understand the concerns on both sides, these giant fields of solar panels. But I also understand that power is a finite resource, and talk to any electrician worth his salt today that there's not going to be enough electricity to go around. And I'm not just talking about data centers. And whatever you might feel about data centers, if you're watching this, if you're scrolling social media, if you're scrolling Facebook or Instagram, if you're reading websites, doing any of those things, you're in a data center. That's where all of that stuff lives and is. And that stuff takes power, and it's in our nation and in our state and in our communities. And we have to be able to power it. We have to be able to power development that's coming. We have to be able to power development that's here. But after a long, controversial several months leading up to this decision, Board of Zoning Appeals rejected this zoning. What the long-term answer is for this, I don't know. Will GNX come back with modified plans? Area Plan Commission has a committee that is getting together to reassess, to look at in more detail their zoning laws as related to solar farms and large format projects like this. And part of the big deal about this was that this was not specifically addressed. So a lot more to come on this. I could pontificate all night long about this, but this particular project was denied. I don't think we've heard the last of it. We have certainly not heard the last of large utility scale solar projects, wind projects, energy projects in general. So stay tuned to @Lafayette Live. Hit the like and subscribe button so that you can find out that this comes to a head here in the greater Lafayette area.